In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you exactly how you can wholesale real estate, okay? So if you've ever wanted to get into wholesaling real estate, definitely make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm gonna actually give you a live example of how we got a deal, how we acquired the deal, how we sold the deal, and I'm gonna break it down for you step by step. And if you've already wholesaled, I recommend that you also stay to the end. We're gonna break down for you kind of a new methodology of how we actually acquire a lot of the deals that we acquire. And I just highly encourage you to soak it all up, take it all in. We made $20,000 on the deal that I'm about to break down for you. We did it very simply, very easily. And I'm gonna interview actually the people on my team who got the deal, the people on my team who sold the deal. And if you wouldn't mind, I really appreciate it if you would just smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Caesar, how you living, bro?
Amazing, how are you?
Here, take that little microphone for me, would you?
Yeah.
So dude, you just closed a deal on Rancho.
Yeah.
Yeah? Talk to me about that deal, bro.
It was actually a little tricky.
Okay.
You know, I believe it was the third or fourth time I had offered on one of these, the listing agent's properties, and I started to notice a few things. One was that they were really good deals. You know, they were priced right, good investment properties, there was good spread, and because of that, they flew by. Got a lot of traction, a lot of offers at list, a lot of offers over list, and the next thing I noticed was it was kind of difficult to get in contact with the listing agent. You know, I'd give the listing agent a call, co-listing agent a call, and you know, that just made it a little more difficult because in those situations you try to build rapport, try to see, you know, what the sellers are looking for in terms of the offer, and if you can't really get that information from them, you just kind of send over the offer. So once I saw this one, I knew I had to do something different. So what I did was I started emailing different people on the listing agent's team, trying to get information, and just see, you know, what it would take to get the deal. So finally I was able to get in contact with someone, able to iron out the terms that the seller was actually looking for, which was different from what we were thinking. Sent out the offer, got under contract, and
What were they looking for on that deal?
more specific, it was a little bit higher of an earnest money deposit,
Okay.
a little bit short of an inspection that we typically do, and to work with their title company actually.
Got it.
But they were okay with our price point. They just said if we can get those, we got the deal. So
How long was it on the market when you found it?
I think I found it the same day.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
So hit the market, and then boom, you found the deal.
Yeah.
Got it, okay. And you said that listing agent's notorious for listing properties that look like good investment properties?
Yeah, we few times even offered over list, but
Really?
just didn't get it because couldn't get those terms, you know.
So now that you have the relationship with her, what do you think the odds are that we get another deal from them?
Hopefully 100%.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What was the price point of the home?
285.
285, okay. What do you think the ARV was on that deal,
If I remember correctly, it was
if you had to guess?
between 360 to 380.
Do you have any idea how much work it needed?
Not too much, actually.
Really?
It was pretty turnkey, which allowed us to sell it pretty quickly. So
Dang, okay. Dude, that's super cool. What advice would you have for somebody trying to get a deal off of the MLS?
little bit of creativity, I would say. Like I had mentioned, you know, this was the third or fourth time I had offered, and I knew obviously something was going wrong because we were either coming in at list or over list. So, you know, that's a pretty strong offer, you know, in most terms.
Yeah.
So, you know, figuring out ways to get it done, no matter what it takes.
How often, like, how many deals would you say you look at in a day on the MLS?
Ooh, probably 100.
100?
200, yeah.
What are you looking for when you're looking? Like, when you're just, if you were to go back on the MLS in a little while and just kind of start looking at the MLS, like, what are you looking for?
Anywhere where you can add value, maybe something that's, you know, a little outdated or a little under the current market value of different comparables in the area. You know, somewhere where you can create a win-win situation between you and the seller and the agent. So
I love that, dude. And are you running the numbers? Like, walk me through your process. So you're looking at the pictures. You're like, okay, I think I could add value here, right?
Of course.
And then are you looking at the comps and stuff before you actually submit it to underwriting?
yeah,
Okay.
you know, I like to look at comps and stuff before I submit it, kind of give my little estimate of where I think a good offer would be, and, you know, give it to our guys who are the pros and see where they come in at.
I love that, dude. How long have you been with One Roof?
About 5 months now.
Okay, cool. How many deals have you done?
I believe that was my 6th.
This one we did pretty good on. I think the assignment was like $13K, and then we had a commission too, right? So like $20K, give or take?
Around there, yeah.
Okay, dude, I love it, bro. Any final thoughts?
Let's do some more.
I love it, bro. You're the man. I appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the deal up, and we're gonna look at the deal and really break it down, okay? I really wanna show you live, like what the deal looks like. You know, we talked to Caesar. He said it was pretty clean. This is actually my first time looking at the deal. So as you probably know already, if you've been following me for any length of time, then you know we do a lot of wholesale deals. We have a really big team, so I don't look at every deal anymore that we do, right? So this is actually my first time pulling up the deal and looking at it, so let's just take a look. You know, Caesar did say again that it was super clean. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,300 square feet. And let's just look at the photos, okay? So as you can tell here, really clean property, right? I mean, obviously, you know, for 285 grand or whatever, it is a super clean property, pretty much turnkey. Like, I feel like you could probably put a tenant in there like right away, no problem. So let's just look at the comps really quick. Remember, no matter whether you're wholesaling or whether you're looking to flip, or really whatever you're looking to do, understanding how to comp is actually probably one of the most important things that you'll ever do. So let's just go ahead and pull up the comps, okay? So here we are, okay? 1,700 square feet. Let's see if we have anything in the area that justifies. So we have a 1,700 right here that sold for $493, so that's pretty good. We've got an 1,800 sold for $365. Let's see if we have anything else. We've got a 1,300 sold for $318. We've got a 1,300 sold for $367. We've got an active right now, 1,500 square feet active at $375. So this actually looks like a really good deal. You know, the fact that we got it under contract, so we actually got this one under contract for $262.5, I believe, give or take. And then I want to say that we wholesaled it, and we're actually going to go talk to Luke, I believe was the one who wholesaled this particular deal. We're going to go talk to him in just a second and ask him, you know, how we found the buyer, who we sold it to. I want to say that on this particular deal, we actually took it to another wholesaler here locally, and he found the buyer. So, you know, my biggest recommendation for you, right, if you're looking to get into wholesaling, you know, you want to make a lot of money here. I'll see if I can show this to you. Might have to blur it out a little bit. Okay, cool. So as you can see, that is our assignment for that particular deal. We made a $13,000 assignment, and then I think we made like a $7,000 commission on the deal. So our total profit on that deal was like 20 grand, right? And you know, my biggest recommendation for you is that you understand that in the beginning, even where we're at, right? I've done 2,500 deals in my career, and we still go and partner up with other wholesalers in the industry to help sell deals, right? So if you're beginning and you know, you lock up a deal, you think it's a good deal, but you don't have a buyer, you know, do not be afraid to bring it to another wholesaler, right? And I'm pretty sure that is actually what we did on the deal. Again, we'll go talk to Luke here in just a minute, but I really wanted you to see the deal. So that's the deal for you, okay? Pretty straightforward. So let's just go talk to Luke, see how we sold the deal, how we, you know, met that wholesaler, assuming that's actually what we did, and we'll go from there. All right, we're here in our office, and I'm gonna go talk to Luke really quick about how he actually sold the deal, okay? Now, Luke is an absolute rock star. We got Luke sitting right here. I'm gonna hand Luke a little microphone. Hold that nice and close.
Hello.
How you living, Luke?
Great.
You living the dream?
Oh, yeah.
So I interviewed Caesar a little while ago on
Nice.
Rancho, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we talked about how he acquired the deal and how he was on the MLS and the whole 9 yards. So how did you actually move that deal to a cash buyer?
Yeah, so when we first got the deal, we did a couple of things. We sent it out to a couple of VIPs that we knew liked that area. And at the same time, we have a couple of deal partners, other wholesalers that we've done some repeat business with in the past. So just because of how good we work together and the relationship that we built, we also give them sort of a heads up as well. And so one of our VIP wholesalers, someone we've done multiple deals with in the past, was actually able to find someone pretty quick on that one. And yeah, he sold it, and we made a pretty good clip on it.
How important do you think it is if you're brand new to like connect with other wholesalers?
Oh yeah, it's great to connect with other wholesalers, especially, I mean, I've been doing it for a while, and I still work with other wholesalers just because they're able to increase your sphere of influence. And when you start out, it's especially great because then you can focus on what is most important to you. So if building a buyer's list is what is most important to you, then you could have wholesalers who potentially bring you deals. Or if you want to focus on acquiring a deal, well, then you could have another wholesaler that helps you sell the deal. So it's really nice in that sense to where it'll help you focus on whatever you enjoy the most, which is nice. But again, also just increases your sphere of influence, so you're able to do more.
Yeah. What would your biggest piece of advice be for somebody who maybe they have a deal and they're struggling to sell it?
Well, so when I first get a deal, I'll look at a couple things, right? So I know we look at in general, like, okay, area, like, and we kind of rate the area, like, what's like, is this area like really good, terrible, somewhere in the middle. We do the same thing for price range, condition, all that. So I would check those first to be like, okay, is this area out in the middle of nowhere? Is this like a totally trashed house? Like, just evaluate your deal and see what the selling point is, and if there's any particular reason that you see it struggling. The other thing too is like, just in general as a dispo rep, whenever I shop a deal, I always try to get feedback. And sometimes you'll send out a deal and you just won't get anything back, and then you have to go do extra work to get that feedback. But getting the feedback is crucial, because then it lets you know what that next step is to get it done, right? Is the price point an issue? Is the condition an issue? Is the general area an issue, right? And depending on what that is, you'll actually be able to take steps to make it work. And every deal will move at the right price. And so at that point, then sometimes it just comes down to negotiating. But you really, it's impossible to negotiate if you aren't having conversations. So really, in some cases, it's just you need to reopen the conversation and ask people to go take a second look, and that'll help get you to that next step.
I love that. Yeah, asking them like what price they would buy it at, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise they just pass, and you don't know why they're passing.
Exactly.
It's like, well, is it a deal at any number? Like, there's got to be a number it would be a deal at. Then you can at least go have a conversation with the seller or the real estate agent, right? And be like, hey, I need it at whatever price, in order to get the deal done. Yeah, I love that, dude. You're the man, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
There you have it. That is a deal breakdown from start to finish. If you've ever wanted to learn how to wholesale, or you've ever wanted to get better at wholesaling, maybe you're already wholesaling, but you want to do deals more consistently, right? Then I highly encourage you to check out our coaching program, Flippin' Simple. We'll put all the links down in the description down below, but we actually teach people just like you how to wholesale real estate, how to do more deals, and how to really open up the floodgates of deals that just land in your lap every single day. And we really break everything down for you. So definitely go check that out. It'd be much appreciated. And if you haven't already, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let me know down below what you would like to see more of. Do you want to see more of our office or day in the life, or do you want to see more deal breakdowns? I definitely want to make content geared towards what you ultimately want to see. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next video.